Haaland back at it. He's got an aura about him that brings it about to the pitch. And Donnarumma from the back, it's all you could want.
This is a bit of a strange game for me because anybody that's watched my vlogs over the years will know that my second team is Schalke, German team, who are based basically about 30 miles away from Dortmund, and Dortmund are their arch enemies. So even though one connection, I suppose, is Ilkay Gundogan, who played for City, played for Dortmund, but he was also born in Gelsenkirchen, which is where Schalke are from and where my mum was from. So this is a game where I can wear both colours. I often do it anyway, but with even more pride today. And I noticed one or two of the Dortmund fans have noticed. So even more reason to want City to win this game. As always, thanks very much to Edward Mellor, who are auctioneers and estate agents based in Stockport, for their support, and all the other people who support me as well. And as always, let's see who I meet here at the game, what stories they've got to tell, what they think about tonight's adventure in the Champions League, which, because of the new format, I don't think is do or die, because obviously last season 3 wins and 2 draws took City through. If you want to get in the top 8, then they have to be producing a few fireworks like that to and win a few games. So let's see what happens tonight. Let's see what I bump into.
Interesting game. Obviously, Man City coming back into some form. Probably one of the best players in the world at the moment. Erling up front, scoring freely, 26 goals already, against a team which is really finding its feet at the moment with the new, well, not the new manager, but with Kovacs. And I've been watching Dortmund for quite a while in the Champions League over the last couple of years, and they're always an exciting team to watch. But it's also a team that scores a lot of goals and concedes a lot of goals. So it could be anything today. I do expect goals, but I also do expect Man City to win.
I enjoyed your time at City. You still played very well at City. I know you're associated with the other side, but how do you rate Donnarumma, for example?
No, I'm disappointed that he's here. I really wanted him to play for the red side of Manchester. So I think that's a good way of putting it.
And of course, as a Scandinavian, you must be very proud of what Haaland's doing at the moment.
Who, Erling?
Yeah.
No, that's what I'm saying. I think he's up there and top player, maybe even the best player in the world at the moment. He's always been good. His stats here are fantastic, but what he's done since the summer is just different class. So yeah, he's Norwegian, so it's the equivalent of how much the English love the Scottish and the Welsh. But yes, of course, I'll take it.
And as all Scandinavians are, he's very modest, isn't he?
He is. I say that, you know. I really do think he is. He's not a changed man. That sounds like he's never been good, but he's a changed person from the summer break. He's come back. He looks different. He looks more like more leadership's come into his game. He looks more mature, and of course, given the ball, he puts it in there. He's just a fantastic player.
It won't be difficult, of course it is, but you know, we're playing well. I said before the Everton game that I said, you know, everyone is fighting now, like, you know, and they realise how difficult it is to get into the team, and then how well you need to play to stay in. Great position for the manager to be in, when every player knows that they're looking over their shoulder, they're looking at that bench, they know what's capable of coming on if they're not at the very, very top of their game. And it's a really healthy position to be in for the squad, for the team, and especially the manager.
Do you think Pep will have Liverpool in his mind, or does that not come into it?
I can't answer that, to be honest with you. And for me personally, I think we get this game done. You know, difficult it was last year. You know, we win this game tonight and we're in a really, really strong position going forward. And then, you know, do we start strong, put the game to bed, and then maybe look at further down the line, you know, 60, 70 minutes, do we try and think about Liverpool? But for me, no, get this game done, see what was available at the end, see who's fit, all the sports scientists will have done all their stuff. You get the feedback on all the players, and then bang, we're ready to go against Liverpool.
I don't know if you saw Erling Haaland's interview, but he was very modest when he was asked about comparisons with Messi and Ronaldo, and he said that's just the way Norwegians are. Can you relate to that?
As the way Norwegians are in what way?
Very modest and very humble and not.
Absolutely. Very, very modest and very humble. Wants to go about his business. Incredibly competitive. Wants to be the very best version of him. I'm not so sure about numbers. I think they take care of themselves when you have a mindset like he does. That whatever the best Erling Haaland is when it comes to the end of his career, he wants to make sure that whatever he did everything he could, so that when he gets there, he can look back and go, yeah, I left nothing out there. Do you know? And I think he's got that personality and those qualities.
I know he always wants to score, but he'll want to score against Dortmund, his former club, won't he?
He'll want to score against every team. Dortmund, it doesn't matter with somebody with his mentality. He wants to score goals, and he's a breath of fresh air, and we're very, very fortunate to have him.
I'd argue this is the biggest home game in this early stage. Would you agree?
The biggest home game. I mean, I look over my shoulder and there's a certain big one in the Premier League coming our way. So I think that for me, I've got one eye on that for sure. And I think that'll be in everybody's thoughts. And it's only natural, isn't it? Because the Premier League's so tight. But you have to go with the game in front of you. There is a recovery option if you don't win this game tonight. So I feel like it's very important. It's a big one, but it's not the biggest. I feel like the one at the weekend's going to be bigger.
You were renowned, or certainly I think that you were renowned, because I watched you a lot, of being sort of brave and strong in the challenge. And I've noticed a lot of teams playing against City have tried to counter City's passing game by doing that. You think that's a conscious thing they're doing?
I think you've got to jump on top. You've got to stop your opposition playing football. I think we've seen the teams now going a little bit more direct. We've seen different options from teams, and because the press has got so good. So then we have to find an option, we have to send them back, we have to take that press in a different way. And it's normal, isn't it? If there's a good team and good players, you've got to press, you've got to be quick on top of it. And that's only natural now. You look at the top teams, they're all aggressive from the front. And Pep Guardiola set that off quite some time ago.
City win tonight?
Yeah, I think they'll win. I think it'll be difficult. We're coming up against a team who are scoring goals for fun. And so we've got to be careful not to be counter-attacked so early on in the game to make it difficult. But you would hope that City win. I expect City to win and bring on the week of football. That's what we want, a really exciting week.
This evening now, with the Dortmund coming here, obviously it's a big game. Dortmund is a good team, but I still think that City's gonna get the 3 points tonight. It's an important game, almost halfway through in the Champions League campaign in the group stages. So home game is always so important. So I think they'll have it tonight. Yeah.
I know you're at the Copenhagen Dortmund game, and you're impressed by Felix Nemecha, of course, came through City's academy.
Yeah, what a game he had in Copenhagen. He was by far man of the match there, so City could be proud of him, and hopefully tonight he will not have as good as a game as he had in Copenhagen.
City have an amazing academy, don't they?
Yeah, they do. I think it's admirable that even though they have a lot of money, they buy big players for a lot of money, you can still see that some of the good work that's done in the academy, the guys still have a chance to get in here and play, so that's very nice.
I know you're Danish like Peter Schmeichel, but I asked him as a Scandinavian how proud he was of Erling Haaland. Are you proud of him?
I don't know if I would say proud, but maybe a little bit. Obviously both me and Peter were here when his father, Alf Inge, was here. So it's nice to see, at least for Alf Inge. I mean, what Erling is doing it's just unbelievable, and he's now done it for many years in a row, even though he's still only 25 or something like that. So just amazing.
Is he going to win tonight?
I think they'll win City. Yeah, I hope so. Yeah.
I think City 3-1, and I think we'll beat Scousers 2-0.
Do you think he'll make alterations to his team selection?
I think he will do tonight. I think he'll save a few for Sunday. I'm just hoping he don't play Savinho, because I just don't rate him at all.
He's not getting a lot of love at the moment.
No,
Savinho, is he?
No, he's not. But he's not deserving love. I don't think he's putting a shift in myself. I will like that with Doku, but he seems to be sort of coming round a bit now. But yeah, I think he'll rest a few. He'll probably play Tijani right from start. Probably rest Nico. But you never know, he might start Rodri. But yeah, 3-1 tonight.
Haaland will probably score again too. Pep will probably take him off again, as he likes to do at the minute. Cherki will come on and score, hopefully. But yeah, we'll win tonight.
Did you see the interview that Haaland gave ahead of this game, where somebody asked him whether he was like Messi or Ronaldo? He was very modest, wasn't he?
Yeah, he said nothing's changed from when he played at Dortmund. 16 at Dortmund to now at City. It's pretty unstoppable now.
On that basis, it's a big game for him tonight, isn't it?
It is a big game. Hopefully he'll score, but we know he won't celebrate if he does. We'll win this, and we'll beat Liverpool on Sunday.
I hope we play really well. I hope Erling Haaland scores a hat-trick.
Against this Dortmund.
Yeah, but we might celebrate this time, so it doesn't matter if he doesn't, as long as he sticks it in the net. And hopefully it'll set us up for Sunday, because we will need to be at the absolute top of our game on Sunday.
First half, yeah, there's lots of space out there. I think we're playing well. Started off a bit slow, but towards the back end of the half, got a lot of control of the game. Be nice to see Cherki come on, be nice to see Marmoush come on, give them a bit of momentum going into the league. Obviously, they need a bit, been out for a long time, so yeah.
Not a bad team, Dortmund, are they?
They're well organised, but I think there's a lot of space in the midfield that is crying out for Cherki, and it's crying out for him. Let's have it.
Performance, solid, good attacking play. Haaland and Foden, world-class players. Really happy. Good in the back. Good team, Dortmund. Did well, good win. That'll do for me. Happy.
Were you surprised by the margin of victory?
Yes, I was. Yeah, I thought it was going to be tougher, but we attacked well, defended well, deserved to win.
And then on to Liverpool now, isn't it?
That's a tougher. 3 points in the bag. Happy boy.
Absolutely amazing. Got great team performance tonight. Everyone put a shift in them, and yeah, it's great to see it. This time last year, we was worried about, like 3-0 up, and then he ended up 3-3. They've arrested that at the back now. It's looking a lot better, so glad to see, yeah, onwards and upwards. I'm glad that Pep as well, he took a Doku off in time, because he's got a big job to do on Sunday, and I think he can do it. Great to be able to.
Nice to bring on Cherki and him play that little cameo, wasn't it?
Cherki's amazing. He is amazing. He doesn't replace Kevin De Bruyne, but let's put it this way: he's nice. It's a nice replacement to have. As I say, he's not a replacement, but he's a pretty good replacement, should I say?
Could he be the difference on Sunday against Liverpool?
Well, let's see how they set up. I mean, Liverpool got 24 hours on us in terms of fitness, which is why I thought Pep might do a bit more man management, tonight, and might bring the players off. But yeah, we've got the minerals to do it, But nice to see Mamouche come on at the end, because I want to see him do a job. Prove who's a proper Egyptian on that pitch on Sunday. Come on, City.
You've got to look at the end of the day. Haaland back at it. He's got an aura about him that brings it about to the pitch. And Donnarumma from the back. It's all you could want. Happy days.
Came out Donnarumma and did those 2 challenges, and it really got the crowd going, didn't it?
That's it as well, because he leads from the back. He's got that thing about, obviously he's got his height and everything, but you can just tell about him. He inspires the rest of the team to want to do better and just get up for it. It's all you could want.
When Phil Foden gets an opportunity to shoot at the end of the box, you'd always back him, wouldn't you?
That's it. Like last year, he got a couple of he got a bit of negativity and all. But we all know, we all watch him. We know what he's got in his locker, and it's like when he cuts it out onto his left, you just know danger's happening, and that's all you could want.
On to the next, then.
On to the next. Bring on Liverpool, who are they?
Listen, very, very, very good performance here. Very, very good. Phil Foden was absolutely electric tonight. Looks back to his best, doesn't he? Very pleased with what he did. The way he manipulated the ball. Listen, he's a street footballer, isn't he? The ball mastery, the things that he does with the football, it was learned on the streets, and he plays the game now again like he's playing football on the streets of Stockport. He'd lost it for a while because of confidence for other things outside of football, which is understandable now that the details have become apparent to us all, Ian. And they are footballers, but you've also got to take into account that personal life comes into you know, the celebrity realm and to the footballer's realm, and no matter how much money you've got, it does affect you. So credit to Phil for coming and overcoming them obstacles that have been presented to him, and for coming back and applying himself the way he has, because it was a brilliant performance tonight. Nice to see Felix back as well. Felix Demetra, Academy graduate from Wythenshawe as well, used to attend CITC sessions over there as well, so great to have a young lad back that was once in our academy just over there. And a fantastic performance as well from Erling, who's starting to drop in now and do things that maybe he wasn't doing here in previous seasons, and he's reaping the dividends of that as well. Doku, fantastic movement as well for the goal, snapped it onto his left foot, little shimmy shake, off you go. Great square ball to Haaland, picked out him perfectly, really good goal. And Cherki came on, and I call him Beef Cherki because he's beefy, he does the business, and his football tastes quite good. Ryan Beef Cherki, sprinkle a bit of that on your dinner.
I enjoyed that. City beat Schalke's arch rivals, in fact thrashed them. The fireworks on bonfire night. A special mention, by the way, to Savinho, who was mentioned before the game by a fan, and I've seen a lot of fans criticising him recently. I thought actually he was really good tonight, particularly in the first half. I thought he was tearing their fullback apart, but overall it was a great performance by the team. I think that was as good as I've seen this season, so it augurs really well for the game coming up against Liverpool. Thanks as always to M&M Artwork and Mirrors for their support. They're a company based in Middleton who frame stuff, not just City memorabilia, for example, but paintings and all sorts of stuff. So look out for them and use them if you can. And also, as always, thanks very much to Timson for their support of the stuff that I do. I'll of course be at the Liverpool game on Sunday. In the meantime, have a good week. Check out the video and audio versions of the podcast that I do. And as the fireworks continue to go off here, have a great week. God, it's great to be a Blue, isn't it?